Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your Sagittarius horoscope for the time of Sun in Scorpio. This is October 23rd through November 22nd, 2014 by Gaia Blooming with Mike and Mimi. So, our focus this month is the 12th house, which is the last house of the zodiac. We're finishing up, going through the karma of the year. But first, I want to mention a few dates. We have Venus, the Sun, and the Moon all shifting into Scorpio on October 23rd, heralding a new moon and a solar eclipse on October 23rd. So that's definitely going to be very intense. We have Mercury going direct in Libra on October 25th, Mars into Capricorn on October 26th, full moon in Taurus on November 6th, Mercury shifting into Scorpio on November 8th, Neptune direct in did I say Sagittarius? Neptune is moving direct in Pisces. I think I said in Sagittarius in another horoscope. Oops. Anyways, it's moving direct in Pisces on November 15th, and Venus is moving into Sagittarius on November 16th. So make a note of those dates, and, pay attention to the daily horoscopes if you want any information around those shifts. So this month, Sagittarius, we are in our 12th house, and this is the house of spirituality, going with the flow, learning how to trust and surrender. It can bring up past lives. And it's really interesting because, this is under Scorpio. So Scorpio is the sign of transformation, sex, death, rebirth, phoenixing yourself, finding your power and boundaries. And I always think the 12th house is the time of you're reviewing everything that's happened for the year. So any karma that's come up this year, you kind of review it, process it, let it go. It is the ultimate act of transformation. It is the ultimate act of phoenixing, rebirth. This is the final countdown, the final month in this year before we reach our birthday period. So it's like the winding down of it. And I think what's really important with this is to really, look at your life. Be willing to let go of your illusions. Be willing to face the truth of what you've gone through this year or anything that may be coming up for you in your life. Reveal, recognize anything that's in your life that's not true anymore. Maybe you held this thing true and it's like, oh, wait. I feel like I've shifted. That's not really true for me. Let that go. Surrender to the new truth of you. Surrender to all parts of you. Sagittarius, we also like to be, very light and fun, but this definitely takes us more within, and it can show us some of our dark side. So allow yourself to be true with yourself about that, and allow yourself to share that with any others, that you hold close in your life. I also find for me that with anything in my 12th house, it brings up past lives for me, which definitely takes us into the ultimate cycle of death and rebirth. So if you have any past lives come up for you this month, be willing to look at them, see how they're influencing this life, and how they can help you transform where you are at right now. And then let them go, because it is a story. Even if it's true, it's still a story. So be willing to go within and then let it go. And then what I'm recommending for everybody this month is taking a little time in Savasana, corpse pose in yoga. And it's just laying flat on the ground and allow yourself to process these things and imagine. I think it's really helpful to actually sometimes actively imagine things. So if there are things that that you're letting go, imagine plucking these things off of you. Letting that go. Letting that go. Pull that energy. Clear your own energy for this so that you can start anew next month. Mike?
Yes, I'm actually very excited for this transit for you guys because it's very, very rewarding, but it's very, very intense. If we think about the 12th house in Scorpio, they kind of mesh together well in terms of transformation and depth and release. So it's definitely a very, very intense month, but so long as you can work with this, you can really make some great leaps and bounds here. So I'm definitely excited for that, but also at the same time, it should be challenging if you're not prepared for it. Like, this is the time where everything is going to be coming at you like a tidal wave, and you're going to have to be able to take all of the negative parts of this tidal wave coming at you and remove them, and really just get rid of all these nasty things, so that when the wave hits you, it's gentle and it's how it's supposed to be, so you can just purely flow for the rest of the year. And so with that, as complicated as that may sound to my own mind, it's just a matter of really releasing and really getting down to the depths of your being and just getting rid of these things. Like, you have to think about the attachments to things, the attachments to people and your routines and everything that you do, everything that you're involved in, and really balance out and understand what serves you and what doesn't. And as Mimi has been talking about with Savasana, if anything, you guys really, really, really need this month, as that is the perfect form for you to absolutely release and let everything, just let the world just take all of your issues away. Give it all up to, you know, Gaia, and have her just release and help you cleanse all of this unnecessary baggage you have in your life. And so this month is extremely transformational. The key is just get deep on yourself. And with any 12th house transit with anybody, I recommend meditation and getting into that. But with Savasana, if you can just meditate and lie down, that will serve you even greater. So I'm very, very, very much excited for you guys. And the mantra for this month is, I release and transform myself from the depth of my being.
All right, Sagittarius, I will be with you this month, transforming and releasing from the depths of my being. So we will do this together. Move through our 12th house together this month. And enjoy, surrender, go with the flow. Namaste.
Namaste.